Good afternoon, it's Tuesday afternoon, and I thought I'd give you a wee update from the last video I gave you last week. Some of the things that I've sold, some of the things that I showed that I'd picked up. I've sold, quite a few of them I've sold, and show you some of the things I picked up at the weekend. I had a couple of wee indoor car boots that me and Yvonne went to. She likes the later car boots, she's not too keen on the early ones. So she comes to the later ones with me, which is good because I need the company. Yeah, so it's been quite a good weekend. I don't know if you remember the KitchenAid spiralizer thing I was on the last video. It sold. I bought that for £7 and I sold it for 36 the next day, I think, after the video, which was, I'm pretty pleased. The bread maker that was also in that video, I bought for £8. I sold that for £28. A £20 profit. All I did was give it a wipe. The Revitive, the circulation thing that I got with I got the bag at the charity shop, sold. The whole thing cost me £26 and it sold for £100. It's away. They're all away. The Bullworker, I don't know if the Bullworker was in. I think that I only got that to the weekend. I got a Bullworker. Remember the Bullworker? I can't pick the thing up, let alone squeeze it in these days. But I got a Bullworker for £5, and the next day it sold for £38. So I literally had it less than 24 hours and made £33 profit on it. And the Kenwood, the reason I'm doing this video is because I've just got an offer, and I accepted the offer on the Kenwood, the vintage Kenwood mixer. Somebody just made me an offer, and I was keen to get it going. You know, I don't like things hanging about too long. They take up space. As long as I'm making decent money. So I bought it for £30, and I got an offer there of £60. So I just took the offer. I had a couple of offers a wee bit lower than that, but and quite a few people watching it. But I thought, if I get £60, first £60 offer I get, I'll take the £60 offer. So I got that. Just about 20 minutes ago. So now, tonight, or tomorrow morning, depends when I can be bothered, I've got that to pack. I need to make sure it's well packed because it's glass. The two bowls are glass, and it's just, and luckily enough, I think it's Royal Mail. Royal Mail are a wee bit more, they're not as bad as Every, because they're bloody awful. I sold a Ninja sizzle plate to a woman a couple of months ago, and I packed it really well, and she said it just made it. She was grateful to me that I'd packed it so well. She says, but it just made it. It looked like it had been thrown down a cliff. So Every are not the best. So it's Royal Mail. Let's go on with Royal Mail. So it should be okay, but I'll make sure it's well packed and well protected. So a couple of things. I thought I'd show you some of the things that I got over the weekend. A couple of things I've had lying about that I haven't put in a video, just to show you kind of what we're up to, what I'm up to. I picked this up. I've just went through it all. It's back to front. I know everyone said it's back to front. I can't read it, back to front. I don't know how to do it front to back. Mario Kart slot racing, like Skeletrix. But it's Mario Karts, 2B Mario Karts. It's complete. The only things that are missing is a couple of wee kind of clip things for like the fencing and all that, but I don't think they're that. But everything else is there, and it's all working. Paid £7 for it. It's a cracking set. It really is a cracking set. I will maybe get around to setting it up just to see how good it is. So £7, and I reckon I'll get £25, £35 for it at least. I'll be quite happy with that. So, and another thing, these go really well. I've only had one of these, not one of the same as this, but a Fortnum & Mason's basket. I got about 2 months ago. I bought a Fortnum & Mason's 4-bottle. It's all wicker basket, 4-bottle wine bottle carrier, and it's F&M on the side. and I bought it for 15 quid, and I think I sold it for 40, 45 quid the next day, or the same day. So I seen this on Facebook Marketplace, and messaged the girl, not thinking it was going to be there. And it was a picnic basket, Fortnum Mason picnic basket, like brand new, just hardly used or not even used. She wanted a tenner for it, so she kept it for me. So I've got this picnic basket. So what did I say that was? £10. So we're looking at £35 to £45, maybe more. A minimum of £35 to £45. Coming into summertime, picnic time. No, if you can hear the rain. The last video, by the way, that the noise was the wind rattling. I had a tarpaulin over the door because we were getting a tiny leak in. I put a tarpaulin over the door. It's fixed now, but and it was blowing in the wind. I wondered what the noise was. So that's at 35 to 45 from 10. What else have we got? Oh yeah, where are you? Stop moving around. In the Mario Kart box there was two Scalextric cars. A red BMW and a black BMW. Now I've done a basic bit of research, and I reckon these could both be £20 each, which is good because they haven't cost me anything. They were in that box, and I'm not part of the set because I've double checked the set. Excuse me, pardon me, that's my lunch coming up, man. So they're £20 each. I just need to check that these are working, but they look in really good condition. There's hardly a mark on them. In fact, there's no marks on them. They look like brand new, but I can't sell them as brand new, obviously. But there's no scratches or scrapes or dents or bits of anything missing off them. So that'd be £40 for the two of them from nothing. I picked these up. These are, I had a set of something like these. I'm going to take these out and show you, right? Because earbuds, they are not. Pair of vintage Sharp stereo headphones. I had a pair, like I think it was Sanyo, and on each earpiece had not just had they have separate volume controls, the old ones, but mine said volume and tone on each ear. So I seen these and I thought, oh, I didn't take them out of the box. I just thought I liked the box. It reminded me of the kind of stuff that you seen back when we were boys. And I got them home, £6 I paid for them, and yeah, they're not earbuds. No way they're earbuds. Hold on, I'll go and put them on over here and you can see them now. Nobody would know you had them on. No, what? What? Nobody would know you had them on. You look like you should be bringing in a Dumbo Jumbo jet or something. But I haven't tried. I still to try these, test them. But they look. Everything looks fine. There's no bare wires or. Oh my God. So that's what we used to have to wear during back in the day. Proper big. And look, there's just a volume control on each. But they cost me £6, and I reckon they will be 35 to 45 for £6. Yep. So what else have we got? Oh yeah, but the indoor car boot sale on Sunday that I went with the one. We were just leaving. We've got a couple of things. I've got this globe. Kind of vintage looking globe. I've looked a few up online, and if it's trying to find a mark. I can't find a maker's mark, but I'm not giving up on it because it cost me £5. It's cracking. It's absolutely cracking. But it could be anything for 35 to 55 quid. There or thereabouts, if it's a decent make. And it looks like a couple of the ones, almost identical to a couple of ones I've seen that were selling for about the 45, 55 pound mark. So that needs a wee bit more research. And as we were leaving on Sunday, Sunday morning, it was 10 o'clock in the morning that it started. we were only there half an hour. We had a cup of tea and a cake. There was I bought the Globe there. What else did I buy there? A sign that I put outside my shed. Just a couple of quid. And I can't remember something else, but I can't remember what it is. And yeah. So as I was leaving, I seen behind this woman's stall 2 suitcases. So I had to look over. Samsonite suitcases. So I was like, oh, they're good. They're worth picking up. Everybody knows their stuff. So they need. I've just opened one. I hadn't opened them since I got them. I just opened one. Immaculate inside. Outside needs a wipe. There's like some marks on it, but it's not scratched or anything or dented. It's just like marks, like paint or not paint, but dust and stuff. But they're proper big suitcases. You know, they've got wheels on the bottom, one side. And if anybody knows, Samsonite is a make worth getting a hold of. So the shade too. So I said, how much are your suitcases? She went, make me an offer. I went, oh, I hate that. She said, you tell me what you want for them and I'll tell you if I'm going to pay it. She went, oh no, make me an offer. And you don't want to insult anybody. So I went in, kind of what I thought was a reasonable price. I said, 10 of each. Done. She was quite happy. So 10 of each. So that's £20 for the 2. I've just looked them up, and I reckon you're talking, again, 45, 50, 55 on the low end, maybe a wee bit more on the high end, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, so we'll wait and see what happens with them. I haven't cleaned them, I haven't cleaned them and I haven't listed them yet. A lot of this stuff's not been listed. No, a lot of this stuff hasn't been listed. But it will be. That's my job for the next. I've had quite a few, all these sales and packing stuff. I've got that mixed up to pack. I'll do that tonight or tomorrow morning. I've got a couple of things pending. I bought this. I don't know if I showed you these. This is a cracking wee Denon hi-fi that I got. This is just they're all this size. I don't know if I had the whole. It was a CD player and a tuner receiver, amp receiver. And CD player and the mini disc player, all tried, tested, everything works. And then I looked it up and I thought I could put the mini disc player on itself, because mini disc players, recorders, seem to go for really decent money. So I took the listing down for the whole system, put the mini disc player. It's in immaculate condition. It's amazing. The only thing is I don't have the remote control, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. I've got quite a few people watching it, and it's sitting at £110 at the moment just for that. I paid £10 for the whole lot, £10 for the whole thing, and that's sitting at £110 an hour with quite a few watchers. I'm expecting it to go, probably if it doesn't go before the weekend, it'll go the weekend, and I'll probably get £100 for it. And if you take it in, it's £3.33. That £3.33. That'll be about. Anyway, I bet I've told you about this before, but I'm just wanting to tell you again. So yeah, in amongst foggy head, fatigue, other things that are going on that are causing me untold grief, honestly. We're not at the woods yet, but we get this wee boost. And you do, as I said before, you do what you can do while you get the boost. And you sit back when you don't get the boost, and you just don't put pressure on yourself. So yeah, something else I was going to show you. Why? Card boot on Saturday morning. The woman selling a pair of docks, like combat docks. They're in reasonable condition, reasonable soles. What's that? Took that paper. Reasonable soles. Nicely worn in. No rips, no tears, no nothing. Another kind of deep burgundy, kind of purpley colour. Tartan inserts. Plastic bag, free plastic bag. and I said, I think they're like combat boots. I said to her, how much do you want for your... You've got to barter. That's the whole part of the dance that you do when you go to these things. How much do you want for your dogs? £10. Take 8? No. Alright, okay, sorry. It's 10. Bye bye. She was the best pleased. So I haven't listed these either. I don't think they need much done to them at all. Anybody that buys them would be happy to get them because they look like you've had them for a while. So you're talking about, I'm looking for 40-50 quid for them. And I paid a tenner. Quite a few other things as well, but that'll do you then now. You must be getting bored stuff if you're watching this nonsense. This guy came home with me. I can't even take it to get rid of them. And these are no his, by the way. These headphones, these are my headphones. Apparently he was 80-year-old last week. This guy. Menace and menace. Cookie jar. He needs some touching up, but I wouldn't touch him up. I don't know where I'm going to sell him. He sits here and keeps me company. Well, you know what I mean. He keeps my headphones company. He needs a wee bit of... I wouldn't want to touch him up, that could ruin it, you know what I mean. Take it to the repair shop. I need to go.